Could I ask if has Petrofac been significantly affected by the recession, or as some companies claim, are you immune?
Well, no one is immune, but we are continuing to do very well in this cycle. We've issued our interim results, and we guided for at least 20% growth in earnings for this year, and continued growth in our business in the medium term through to 2011. We've been very focused as a business in certain geographies and certain lines, and quite fortunate that in the areas where we have focused, the capital expenditure plans have not slowed, so we managed to secure quite a bit of business, and we're sitting now on record backlog, and that's a very good position to be in this time in the cycle.
Many contractors have complained about being squeezed by the majors. What are your observations on that?
Well, there is no doubt that everyone is looking at cost reductions and cost optimizations. We're seeing this across the board. We're seeing it quite a bit here in the UK. But as a business, we have managed to secure business in the Middle East and North Africa, and we've guided the market that we're going to be able to continue to maintain our margins. There is no doubt that also the underlying cost, particularly in the lump sum business, has come down. So a big part of our cost savings and cost reductions to our clients is passing on the cost reductions that we're getting from vendors and from buying commodities like steel. The construction market in these regions also is a lot softer, so we're getting more competitive prices. But on the whole, I think the overall capital plans for clients are down, but it's patchy. Some areas it's still very active. The Middle East is still very active. North America gas is not as active. So if you're not exposed to the weaker markets, you should be doing okay. We are not exposed to these markets, and we are still doing very well through this cycle.
Do you see new relationships forming between contractors and operators?
Well, I hope so. I mean, we've been, as Petrofac, we've been pioneers in trying to come up with new and novel contracting models. We were the first service company in the UK to undertake operations management as duty holder in the 90s, the late 90s, and that facilitated a lot of asset transitions that have taken place from the majors to the independents, which unlocked value and extended the life of these fields. We are also one of probably the only service company, at least here, that has accepted to co-invest and take equity in some projects. We see the equity side as just an extension of the value we create from leveraging the same skills that we have in our service offering to create value both for our partners as well as our shareholders. So, as a business, we've tried to do more with the same resources, the human resources that we have, and we've got commercial models which are more, I think, innovative, more aligned with our partners. Yes, we take a bit more risk with these commercial models, but we think we are well equipped to handle and manage the risk, and we think that these models are, create relationships that are more of win-win type relationships with our clients, our partners, that hopefully will create value for them as well as create value for ourselves.
Is this a good time for acquisitions, and is Petrofac planning any?
It is a great time for acquisitions. I mean, we're also blessed that we've resisted having leverage on our balance sheet. We're sitting today with north of $1 billion of gross cash on the balance sheet, very little debt. We have about $150 million of debt, so net we probably have north of $800 million of cash, and we have a lot of firepower. Yes, it is a good time. We're seeing a lot of acquisition possibilities, and I think as a company, we're a great platform to add incremental acquisitions and companies with new competencies and maybe geographic presence that will be able to expand the business. We're much more interested in incremental type acquisitions than something transformational.
Has safety in any way been compromised by the current financial situation?
Well, I can tell you, as far as our clients and our business is concerned, absolutely not. Everyone is very, very conscious of the investment in asset integrity and in all the safety critical maintenance that is taking place in the North Sea. Certainly the regulators, following the KP3 report, have highlighted that there has been a marked improvement, and I think that improvement is continuing, at least in the North Sea. No, I would say that people are looking at reducing costs, but the last thing you want to do is compromise safety.